Days like this, man, I gotta vent. I don't have no friends. Guess that depends on the mood that I'm in. Yeah, heard she got the whip, but she can't pay it rent. That don't make sense. You're not making sense. Common sense, common sense. That don't make sense. You're not making sense. Common sense, common sense. Know you see me tripping when I'm riding. I keep it low key, gotta hide it. VVS is on the necklace, so she shining. She don't want pearl, she want diamond. But I gotta be real about it. Now I don't know how to feel, so I play it on the days like this. Man, I gotta vent. I don't have no friends. Guess that depends on the mood that I'm in. Yeah, heard she got the whip, but she can't pay it rent. That don't make sense. You're not making sense. Common sense, common sense. That don't make sense. You're not making sense. Common sense, common sense.
Yeah, a lot of street shit back in 06. Turned 13, had my first dick. Right around the city with the starter whips. Fought niggas before I had their first kiss. Seen a lot of niggas in the hearse, in the dirt, but it work. That I did, in my head, never scared, but prepared. No lie, I ride, I die for mine. You slide, I slide, he cries, he cries. My niggas never switch up, keep that hiccup on my side. And she like me cause she know that ghetto bastro keep her tired. Hands tied, and she know I bite. Hit it from the side, right it right. Hands up on your thighs, guide you to the light. We taking flight, wear your para heels. You don't like it, chill, keep it real. You like better when I hit it with the steel. Knock it out, so baby, knock it off. You know I'm a dog with my paws, and I lick your jaws. Get you out them draws, have a ball. I'ma do it all. Next day you gon' crawl, call my phone, have your pretty ass, never leave me alone.
Days like this, man, I gotta vent. I don't have no friends. Guess that depends on the mood that I'm in. Yeah, heard she got the whip, but she can't pay it rent. That don't make sense. You're not making sense. Common sense, common sense. That don't make sense. You're not making sense. Common sense, common sense.
Good morning, my everybody. Welcome to the Summer Learning Conference with the San Francisco Department of Children, Youth, and Families. We are getting ready to start the morning plenary session, so will you please join us in the main stage, also known as the ride. Feel free to bring your food, feel free to bring your drinks, and you do not want to miss the first 5 minutes of this show because it's going to start off with a bang. So whatever your conversation is, wherever you are in line, if I was you, I would come back to the line, come in and check out the show, and if you want, come in dancing. We're going to learn today, we're going to be a community today, and we are going to party today. Welcome.
Se murió y baby aprendí que a veces darlo todo pa' que algo funcione puede que perjudique. Te juro yo vi que te estaba dando más. En ti se me iba el día y mientras tú matabas esto yo le daba vida. Abrí los ojos y puse todo en la balanza y la verdad que de remar solo se cansa. Lo siento pero chao bebé, me duele pero chao bebé. Como sin ti sigue la vida, adiós que me cuida. no sale de mí, estoy inmune. Ay, borré las fotos en Dubai y deja de estar llamándome del celu de tu ma y esta leía. Te pasa por... Ahora me toca llevando en la mía. No envíes días con video y canciones decía que ya no te creo. Estoy en jangueo, botella de tequila y en el... Si es pa' lloverte, la disco me quedo. Hoy otra guía la Merced, ahora ando sin perse. Como los tiempos cambiaron, tu amiga escribe pa' verme. Pero tranquila, que yo estoy pa' otra, no estoy pa' ella. Por la querella, que no se acabe la botella. Lo siento, pero chao, bebé. Me duele, pero chao, bebé. Como sin ti sigue la vida. Adiós, que me cuida. No voy a estar rezando por ti. Mi Dios la cuide, pero chao, bebé. Me duele, pero chao, bebé. Como sin ti sigue la vida. Adiós, que me cuida. No voy a estar rezando por ti. Y va a estar bien sin mí.
Ay, 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 te aprendía. Los tigres andan con los de dos. El la 42, el la 41. De Bayona le dimos para la 4-2.
Aprendí, la favela te aprendí. La favela te aprendí.
La favela te aprendía, capotillo 42, los teteos de amanecía. Le traje a tu gata lo que tu gata pedía. Otra panita encima con la nota nunca cría. Dale con el boy, que lo que ella dice. El palanqueo del hierro por si me frenan los grises. Los perros son de loco y cuidado no me los pise. Que ando con una vaina que si escupe te bendice.
Te aprendí, la favela te aprendí. La favela te aprendí.
Pero él aprendí, se puso de espalda y la rompí. Pusieron lo que te pone y lo subí. Ella quiere de eso y yo le di.
Salió el sol, cuerpo bronceado y sus amigas buscaban acción. La canción que causa en ella y sus cuerpos esa sensación. Reggaetón, piden reggaetón. El dedo, sienta la presión. Y la baila está sola, como grande mueve la cola. La de que la abuela con rola. Dale sin miedo rompe la consola. La pistola chambonea, ella lo vuelve loco como se menea. Bailando es pura candela, lo vuelve loco cuando se acelera y pela. Y yo quiero saber cómo es que baila la Julieta. Y yo quiero saber cómo es que baila la Julieta. Julieta baila sexy con la mano en la cabeza. Julieta baila sexy con la mano en la cabeza. Salió el sol, cuerpo bronceado y sus amigas buscaban acción. La canción que causa en ella y sus cuerpos esa sensación.
Ladies and gentlemen, and all my peoples, welcome to the Summer Learning Conference. We are starting now. Much love.
Baby, ya yo me enteré, se nota cuando me ve. Ahí donde no has llegado, sabes que yo te llevaré. Y dime qué quieres beber, es que tú eres mi bebé. Y de nosotros, ¿quién va a hablar si no nos dejamos ver?
Yo sé dolce, a veces vulgar y cuando te lo quito después de los paris, las copas de vino, las libras de tú estás bien suelta, yo de safari, tú me ves lo fenomenal, pa' yo devorarte como animal. Si no te yo te voy a esperar, en mi cama y lo voy a celebrar.
Baby, a ti no me opongo y siempre te lo pongo. Y si tú me tiras, vamos a nadar en lo hondo.
Si por mí te lo pongo, de septiembre hasta agosto. A mí sin lo que digan tu amiga, ya yo me enteré. Se nota cuando me ves, ahí donde no has llegado, sabes que yo te llevaré. Dime qué quieres beber, es que tú eres mi bebé. Y de nosotros, ¿quién va a hablar si no nos dejamos ver?
Mami, me tienes juqueado, sí. Si fuera la Uru, me tuviese parqueado. Dando vueltas por el condado contigo, siempre ella. Tú no eres mi señora, pero toma 5,000, gástalo en Sephora. Louis Vuitton ya no compra en Pandora. Como piercing a los hombres perfora. Hace tiempo le rompieron el cora. Estudiosa, puesta para ser doctora. Pero le gustan los títeres huirleando motora.
Buenos dias, everyone. What's up, everybody? Let's go, San Francisco. Can we put some energy in the room? Good morning and welcome to the Summer Learning Conference. And as a matter of fact, this is not even the official introduction, but it is an introduction to some and a representation to others. That we are going to start by bringing in the spirit of the drum and the spirit of the dance. So, in anticipation of this weekend's 45th Carnival celebration, we are excited to start this conference off with our friends at Loco Bloco. So please welcome the artivists that are Loco Bloco.
Oyate, ibari machekete, agoima olona, oyasile oyate.
Oya gaga chango cuerula oya gaga. Oya gaga chango cuerula oya gaga. Gaga chango cuerula
Oya gaga chango cuerula oya gaga. Oya gaga chango cuerula oya gaga. Okoto mi chocoto, mose se agua. Oya gaga chango cuerula
Oya gaga chango cuerula oya gaga. Oya gaga chango cuerula oya gaga. O choco mi chocoto, chango cuerula o gaga gaga cuerula
cuerula oya gaga. Oya gaga chango cuerula oya gaga. Okoto mi chocoto, mose se agua. Oya gaga chango cuerula Oya de mariboya.
Oya de mariboya.
Oya de mariboya.
Oya de mariboya.
Oya de
Oya de
Oya de
Oya de
Oya de
Oya de
Oya de mariboya.
Oya de mariboya.
Oya de mariboya.
Oya de mariboya.
Ocoto, a ti école un bomoloya.
Ococo.
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 de mariboya.
Oyan de mariboya.
Olla de mariboya.
Ocoto, aquí de cuele un bomolo ya.
Ococo.
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 Aquí de cuele mundo moyo ya.
Ococo.
Aquí de cuele un bomolo ya.
Ococo.
Aquí de cuele un bomolo ya.
Ococo.
Oyan sala tererema, tererema, tererema. Oyan sala tererema, tererema, tererema. Oyan sala
Tererema.
tererema, tererema.
Sama tererema.
Tererema, tererema.
Oya
Oyan
sama tererema.
tererema, tererema.
Oya sama tererema.
tererema, tererema.
Oya sama tererema.
tererema, tererema.
Oya sama tererema.
Oyan gaga chango cuero la ye, oya gaga. Oya gaga chango cuero la ye, oya gaga. Ocoto mi chocoto, mo se agua. Oya gata chango cuero la ye.
Oya kaka tongo perula ye oya kaka. Oya kaka tongo perula ye oya kaka.
Ocoto mi chocoto, se agua.
Oya kaka chango perula.
Oya gata chango cuero la ye, oya gata. Oya gata chango cuero la ye, oya gata. Ocoto mi chocoto, mo se agua. Oya gata chango cuero la ye. Oya gata
Oya kaka.
Oya gaga chango cuero la ye, oya gaga. Ocoto mi chocoto, mo se agua. Oya gata chango cuero.
Perula ye.
Masaya bumi saya o masaya. Masaya bumi saya o masaya. Ma boni ma otureo masaya bumi saya. Ma boni ya otureo masaya.
Hello, hello, everybody. So, our name is Loco Bloco. And real quickly, this is a very sorry, let me catch my breath. It's 9 in the morning or 10. So this is a very important weekend to us here at LB. Sponsored, of course, by Jamestown, our longtime friend and partner in the work that we do. So big applause to Jamestown. It's Carnival weekend. So, so everybody here dropped their glue guns from doing their costume to come and do this performance. So thank you to all the youngsters. We have existed, Loco Bloco has existed in the mission for about 29 years now. Founded by actually my parents, Jose Carrasco and Carla Castillo. And they brought up a lot of really important artists in the mission who are now leading in their fields. So I want to take a moment to thank our staff and to first off thank Akil Mestayer, who is leading our bateria this year for Carnival, Emilio Davalos. We have Karen Smith, Akimi Smoot, and Chico Santos. So we just are really grateful to have this opportunity, this connection through Franklin, who has always been a big supporter of Loco Bloco and of what we're trying to do with our youth. As you see the two little ones over there. And our teen junior pasistas. So thank you so much again for having us, and have a beautiful rest of your conference.
All right, let's give it up again for Loco Bloco. And can we have a special San Francisco acknowledgement of the Queen of Carnival 2023, Mayela Carrasco? We're in the presence of royalty this morning. Come on, give it up again for the Queen of Carnival here at the Summer Learning Conference 2023. Queen Mayela. And thank you to all of the young people who I know was unfortunately had to miss school today to be here. Thank you so much.
It's entrepreneurship.
This is so much entrepreneurship here. And everyone else, welcome to the Summer Learning Conference. We're so excited to be with you all. And my name is Franklin.
I'm Gingy.
And we're so delighted to be your facilitators for the morning. Hey, Gingy, we are back in person. How's that going for you?
I am so happy. Anybody happy to be in person? Let me tell you this. You can't feel these drums like this on Zoom. Can I get a yeah? You can't. How many of y'all got chills or you just felt something rise up inside of you, right? Go ahead, throw your hands up like you're at your favorite concert. You can't do that on Zoom, so welcome back in person, you all. It's so good to see you. We're so glad you made it, and let's have a good time. If anybody wants to have a good time today, just go stand up real quick. Stand up real quick. If you're here for a good time, stand up. Thank you. I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. Let's do it, Frank.
Come on. Now, you know what? Let's just practice racial clarity real quick. We're black, so we used to people talking back to us. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be like an interaction. How y'all doing this morning? There, come on now. That's how it goes. You hear somebody say good morning, everybody answer back good morning in the way that feels right for you, okay? We could do this very corporate and sit facing forward the entire day and be quiet, or we can have a good time, learn, and have fun. Would you be conspiring with me to make it the fun version of things? Oh, hey, can we give it up for the VIP? Let's go.
Oh, they're acting like they're in Miami. Go ahead, live your best life.
Let's go. Live your best
Work it out
life.
over there. That was just for you.
Live your best life. I'm purple where y'all sitting. Let's go. All right. Hey, so this summer of innovation, we're looking at the opportunity to practice. Do you know that since the quarantine, life is different? That we can't go back to the old way of being. So we are all the authors of a new way of being. This summer of innovation gives us an opportunity to think about how do we create community in the way we wished it would be. And we all get to write this story. And our children and our grandchildren, should we choose to have them, will read history about what's created in this room. Why? Because we know that the Bay is where we bring the heat when it comes to social justice and doing things in the way that are going to advance and to have equity for all people. And so the summer innovation is about imagination. It's about community. It's about connection, learning, and fun. And today we want to educate ourselves, and DCYF, the Department of Children, Youth, and Families, wants to celebrate your work.
Can we pause real quick? Can we get up for DCYF, an organization that feels like it's important for y'all to see each other and be with each other? So sometimes we don't see the people that make it happen, but you all, we want to thank everybody in every position, everywhere that makes this happen, from the people that are putting together our AV and feeding us to everybody. So let's give it up, and give it up for yourself, because you look good today. You do. You look good.
Coordinating our event today for the Summer Learning Conference in person is our next speaker, who's going to do our land acknowledgement. Please welcome Luis Aroche. I shouldn't read when I know these people. Luis Aroche from the Department of Children, Youth, and Families.
Can you guys hear me? I just want to take a quick second. I know there's been a lot of land acknowledgement that have been read, but I really feel that it's important to, one, acknowledge the original stewards of the land. Two, as I read this statement, for us to take a moment to acknowledge. Oh, can you guys hear me? I'm sorry. As I read the statement, just to acknowledge the original stewards of this land, but also take a moment to acknowledge and think about our ancestors, those who've paved the way for us to be here. I strongly believe that I stand on the shoulders of my ancestors. So I'm always honored when they ask me to read the land acknowledgement. The San Francisco Department of Children, Youth, and their Families acknowledges that it carries out its work on unceded ancestral homeland of the Ramaytush Ohlone. the original inhabitants and stewards of the San Francisco Peninsula. As the government agency that stewards the Children and Youth Fund, we accept the responsibility that comes with resources derived from the property taxes upon unceded and colonized land. We recognize the history and the legacy of the Ramaytush as integral to how we strive to make San Francisco a great place for life, to thrive, and children to grow up. Thank you.
Thanks, Luis. Thank you so much. And with that, we're going to have some official greetings for you today. First, let's acknowledge Dr. Maria Sue, the Executive Director of the Department of Children, Youth, and Families. And it is my pleasure to introduce someone who comes from the ranks, that comes from the ground, just like us, who has done the work. She will bring us morning greetings and introduce our next speaker. So please welcome Sharice Dorsey-Smith, the Deputy Director of the Department of Children, Youth, and Families.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. How you doing? Right, like Franklin said, I am from the trenches. I was running program for many years, actually over 10 plus years before I came to the department. And being here, I feel a little nostalgic knowing that summer is on the way. That was my favorite time of program. And so I'm gonna have to ask you guys to indulge me a little bit, okay? Can you do that? Because we gotta keep up this energy that Loco Bloco brought in, right? Right, that Franklin and Gingy brought in, right? Now, I know you guys know this because I know you do this in your program already. And if you don't, you will this summer, okay? So, who all knows a Shibuya? Y'all know Shibuya? All right, we about to do a Shibuya, okay? I'm about to do a Shibuya. All right, so the people know the words is Shibuya, Shabuya, roll call, Shabuya, Shabuya, roll call. I need you to do it. Come on. You got to engage with me. One more time. Come on. Shabuya. 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 Roll call. My name's Sharice. Yeah. All right. You got it? So I'm going to say something. You say yeah. I'm going to say something again. You say yeah. And I'm going to say something again, okay? You got it? All right. We're going to try one more time. So we'll do 2 Shabuya roll calls. And then I'll go into my thing. All right, so one more time. Shabuya, Shabuya, roll call, Shabuya. My name's Sharice. You know that's right. This SLC is hella tight. Roll call, Shabuya, Shabuya, roll call, Shabuya. You gonna learn something today, because DCYF, we don't play. Roll call.
Let's go!
Awesome, thank you. Oh, yes. That's the energy that I want to see today. We're going to pour into you like you pour into your youth every day, all day, throughout the year. You know, I'm a youth worker at heart. I always say that. Being a youth worker for many, many years, it hasn't left. It's still a part of everything that I do. And, you know, you guys are always my inspiration. And with that, I want to welcome you into this space officially and hope that you guys get out everything you could possibly get out of it today, because we want to pour into you everything we possibly can. Okay, I'm so out of breath. I'm getting so hyped. I've done it so long now. The person who I'm going to actually bring up to the stage is also a youth worker at heart. They've been leading in the community for many years. They keep children, youth, and their families at their center, from working in program to then coming to DCYF, being a program specialist, then becoming an ED for YCD, to becoming the president of the Board of Education. Right? Definitely a walking testament of you are not a victim of your circumstances. You can do anything that you want to do, from juvenile hall to city hall. Cop his book if you haven't yet. It's my esteemed pleasure to introduce District 10 Supervisor Shaman Walton.
Good morning. Good morning. We got to keep that energy going. First of all, I just want to say welcome to the amazing and beautiful and wonderful Midway right here in the heart of District 10, which is the best district here in San Francisco, right? But no, I really just want to say, one, it is a pleasure to be here standing before you. As Cherie stated, I have had the opportunity to work for the Department of Children, Youth, and Families and really make sure that resources got into community to do the amazing work that your organizations do. But I've also had the opportunity to be a grantee of the Department of Children, Youth, and Families. And the one thing that I can say is that it is always exciting to be in a position to be able to provide services in your community to make sure that our young people can thrive. And that's what the Department of Children, Youth, and Families is about. That's what the learning experience today is about. So while you're here, please network with each other. Please have conversations about how not only you can have an amazing summer program and summer experience, but how your organizations can continue to shine, coordinate, collaborate, and grow together. Because at the end of the day, when all of our organizations are strong, when all of our organizations are coordinating, we can provide great service together for the young people. And that's what we're all here to make sure the young people benefit, right? So again, I want you to celebrate today, celebrate the amazing work that you all do, celebrate the fact that we are now coming out of the pandemic. We are now at a place where our young people can be together, where our communities can work together, our learning communities can come together and be in the same space and be in the same place. Because that's what today is really going to be about, is you all working together to get the experience, professional development, and opportunities to do the work better together. So I just want to say one more thing before I leave, that make sure you get an opportunity to meet with the new organization or someone that you haven't had a chance to have a conversation with. Follow up with these other organizations, follow up with these other community partners so you can really start learning how to do things in a manner that is going to be more beneficial for the people we serve. So thank you for a few moments to say welcome to District 10, welcome to the Midway. I hope you have an amazing summer learning conference. And let's keep that energy going all day, all right? All right, thank you.
Thank you. All right, all right. If you're in the house, say hey. Say go, DJ. Okay, it's not the DJ time, but he'll be up soon. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I want to introduce to you guys somebody who is very special to our work. Theodora is an amazing person. She is DCYF. Come, go ahead. Wait, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. That's because y'all know she's a superstar. Theodora is a program manager with DCYF. She does tech support, capacity support. But here's the thing. She is San Francisco. She loves this community so much, her babies go to your programs. And so today as she comes up here, she's not just a person with DCYF, she's a mama. And you know when a mama sends their babies to you, that's because they love you. So let's give Theodora some support and a round of applause. She don't sleep thinking about y'all. Come on, give it up. Hey, go DJ. Go, 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 DJ.
Dang. Hello, hello. All right, okay, did we do right by you, DCYF? Did DCYF make you feel good this morning? I don't know, that wasn't convincing. Did we make you feel good this morning? Yes, that's right. I hope you like these shirts. I hope you wanted to see us and not just get the shirts today. And just real quick, shout out to the team. So if you're like, dang, this survey's hecka long, why do we got to fill out this survey? We're the ones who read, we want to be in person, we want to be in person, and we are in person. Does that feel good, y'all? All right, all right. So real quick, for full transparency, when my team was like, can you speak, Theodora? I was like, cool. I thought I was going to be Genji and introduce the keynote, not be the keynote. So here we are today. So like I did the thing. I was so stressed because I want to do right by you, right? And so I was like, I asked Google, what do I need to do to have a good keynote? I looked on TikTok for some, when they point. Yeah, I was looking at all that. I even called a friend. And then I talked to my kids. I said, what do I need to say? And they were like, don't sound busted, Mom. We got to go to program. So please tell them I did well when you see them in a couple of weeks. So I decided to connect with you on a personal level. So I'm going to ask you questions. And on Zoom, normally I would throw up what? A poll. And then you would pretend to like engage. So I'm going to ask you to raise your hands. That is the most movement you're going to have in my speech today. Does that sound good? So you can't hide. I need you to put on your mental cameras, and we're going to get ready to go. So how many of you love summer? You can raise your hands. Okay, that's why we're here. That's why we're here. How many of you are excited to see your young people smiling faces and or grumpy faces in the morning? Did you know you could fix that with some cereal? Just saying. Y'all see, someone said, yup, give cereal in the morning. How many of you are kind of stressed because you're like, the summer's here? See, me too. I was stressed because we're here right now, right? And then how many of you are a little worried because you're like, I don't know what the summer's going to bring? Maybe? Okay, well, look around, everyone. We are all in good company. We are all here for the same thing. So I just wanted to share, like, to me, summertime is the most exciting part of my career when I was working in nonprofit. I had to do a couple of things. I got to do a couple things. One, hire alums from the program and have them as staff, right? If you agree, you could clap, nod, all that, right? I was excited to co-plan a summer theme that would excite not only the young people, but the staff. I see some of y'all laughing. This is real. We're intentional, right? And then I also got excited to plan the end of the year culminating event. And for me, it was taking young people whitewater rafting and camping at the end of the summertime, yeah? Right? Some of my young people are like, oh my God, I remember when we used to go on those rafts. So the intentionality and the stress of wanting to create a perfect summer program, summer experience, was really important to me, right? And no matter how much I planned, how much I prepared my staff, I always had that one young person that drove me nuts to like my core, right? And I was like, oh, you drive me crazy, but you have 100% perfect attendance. You must love me, but I don't have enough gray hair to spare, right? So it was my first year working at Real Options for City Kids. I was so excited to take young people from my neighborhood on this whitewater rafting / camping trip. Why not, right? That's what I was doing in the mission with middle and high school students from Jamestown, right? That's what we were doing. So right before we left for the trip, I had this young person, his name was Roderick, and he was like, T, are you trying to kill me on this trip? And then he proceeds to wave amongst all the participants, right? Because we don't know how to swim. Everything was packed. I paid the fees. The vans was ready to go. My staff was like, all right, let's go. The parents were like, you better take my kids on this trip. So I had to pivot because that's what we do as youth developers, right? And I said, Roderick, I don't know how to swim either. And he was like, I'm gonna die. And then we all start laughing, right? We all start laughing. And I do the thing. I pivot. I tell him how safe we're gonna be. I reassure all the parents we're gonna be fine. I'm not the instructor. We have these hired folks that are gonna take the young people on these rafts. I'm just there to help facilitate the experience for the young people. So we go. We get there, set up camp, cook our meals. We do a night hike. We sit by the campfire, make some s'mores. They go to sleep, which is me yelling till 1 o'clock, go to sleep, right? And then the next day we get on the rafts. Let me tell you, the nervous energy was there. Those young people stood at attention and they were like listening to every direction that those folks were giving, right? They're like, Theodora can't swim, so I better pay attention. So, family, like when we get on those rafts, and this, the sheer joy on everyone's face was infectious. Everyone's laughing. Everyone is like talking a little smack. So I was like, oh, y'all are comfortable. We're here, right? And so we get past all the major rapids, and we get to the part of the course where the instructors yell and say, they're not yelling, but they're just like, we're done. And it's going to be super, it's going to be smooth all the way through. Everyone can jump out of the raft and coast down the river. Yeah, just sounded just like that. Silence. Silence, right? Everyone was like, oh, in their heads, right? Oh, heck no, right? And then all you hear is just a big splash. All the young people look, and it's me in the river, floating down, smiling, right? They were like, no, she didn't. And then after that, all 30 of these young people jump into the river. And everyone's screaming and laughing. Oh my God, it's so cold. You know, everyone's like besides themselves. Now, in hindsight, it was a great idea at the time, but can you imagine getting 30 kids back into a raft, right? Like, get it back in the raft, you know? And sure enough, Roderick was the last one to get in that raft. And then once he got in, he jumped right back into the water. I was like, dude, you are hurting my soul, but I see you. You like it, right? You like it. And so I share that story because that's what summer is about. How can we continue to create spaces and places for young people to step out of their comfort zone, count all the joy, and create memories that young people and your staff will remember for a lifetime? I will say for the 10 plus years that I've been taking young people whitewater rafting camping, no one has died. I still don't know how to swim. But you know, we find people to fill in those gaps, right? Fill in those gaps. So as I conclude my story to you all, I just really want to do one quick thing. I want to give a special shout out to all my young people in the audience. I'm looking, I see some of you who are now directors, managers, coordinators, and case managers. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your life. I will always be your #1 fan. And I also am waiting for you to create that camping trip so my kids, Marley and Gabe, can come through and hang out. And don't worry, they know how to swim. I got y'all. I was thinking about you. So there's that. And then the last piece is, lastly, to everyone that is in this room, thank you so much for being here today. On behalf of my colleagues at DCYF, we are deeply proud of you today. I hope you feel that in your bones. We are here because we appreciate and thank you for all the continued love that you provide the communities that you serve. Every part of today's conference was designed to make you feel special. Thank you for making this summer a summer to remember for San Francisco's children, youth, and their families. Thank you.
Woo! Go T! Go T!
Let's give it up again for Teodora Ildefonso Olmo. Let's go.
Did Teodora make you want to ask her to take you whitewater rafting? Anybody here? Can you take us? Can you take us? Thank you. Thank you.
I know she gave herself a summer job. The summer programs will be calling her to lead this water rafting trips.
Take the adults.
Did you know a fun fact about Teodora is she's a 7-degree black belt? She could
I'm just saying, I'll whitewater raft for her any day.
Yeah, she could take me out with her pinky finger, no problem. You know, so, and I really appreciate that Teodora told that beautiful story about, you know, one of the things I always say as a youth developer is we don't ask our youth to do anything we're not willing to model, right? We know that our work as we help young people become healthy and productive adults is that we get to model and demonstrate what it means to be a healthy, and they don't know we're on a journey of being healthy and productive, but it is our opportunity. And for some of us, we are the most healthy and productive adult that they may know in their lives. And so to hear Teodora tell that story, it really is a model.
I want to jump in and say, too, okay, y'all listening? The world broke for about 4 years in a crazy way. Let's not go back to the same thing, y'all. You got little geniuses waiting for y'all, and they gonna get on your nerves. You know that kid that always come and you like, they gonna be absent today? They never absent. They come early and they leave late. Those are the great minds. So today, everything is about innovation. Think about breaking your program and redesigning it. Like, go outside in the cold and get wet. I'm just saying, make sure they have towels, but that's it. All right, go ahead, Frank.
All right, well, it's time for us to get ready to get to these exciting offerings that we have today.
Woo!
All right. You all, DCYF has put together quite a program for you today. You get 3 options today. The first is that we have amazing workshops happening throughout the facility. On the side of any place where you see a TV with a yellow screen, there's a workshop happening there. On the side, in the hallway, and even on the roof at the front door, there's a workshop happening. So take a look at the DCYF website on your phone. Go to the section that is about the Summer Learning Conference, and you will see the locations. You can also ask anybody in the R415 t-shirt that's a volunteer. They have a conference map and an agenda for the conference.
Let's talk about kiosks and wellness.
Let's talk about the
Anybody
kiosks.
need some wellness today? You just want to sit in a massage chair like you was on vacation?
Y'all got a
Guess
jacuzzi?
what? We got massage chairs, 4 of them coming. You all, there are free massages throughout the day. I said free, F-R-E-E. You can shout about that one.
Free 93.
Free massages. And then all the way back in the front, that's a wellness center. That's where you could go chill. If you want to lay out on the floor and throw a tantrum, go ahead, because adults
Please.
throw them too. In the back, there's a smoothie bar, free smoothie with this young man named Faya. He's 18.
Let's go,
He's
Faya.
an entrepreneur, and he has healthy recipes for us, and you all can have your own mason jars that you can use to refill throughout the day. And in a hallway, we have a young lady by the name of Jazz, and she's going to be doing herbal essence. You know
Let's
you
go.
like that spa smell. Frank, you know you like that. You know you like, you know that lavender, that aroma, because men, like, we all like it. She may be having some stuff you could take home. Go put your hands in it, smell it, freshen yourself up. And then there's a cow skeleton right there, y'all. Was anyone intrigued by that? I just wanted to sit and look. So that is a cow skeleton, because innovation is also about letting our babies see stuff they don't know. How many of y'all see a cow skeleton before? That's innovation. All right. And then there's a kiosk. There's this dope program called Yeah Art. They designed a kiosk where you could go paint on a mural that says DCYF. And then when you look also, I think that's it. Y'all ready?
Department of Elections is here.
Department of Elections. That's so important. Everybody wink at me if you think it's important. Shake your head. I see you. I see you. Right. Vote. All right. So please enjoy the kiosk. Enjoy the kiosk. Frank.
All right. So as you guys get ready to go into the workshops, give me 1 second, though. Don't head out. I want to do a shout-out for this afternoon. We're going to have an amazing lunch with a lot of games, fun, activity, and a keynote from our very own Gingy Heiston. Let's go.
And Jamaican food.
And we're having, oh, my God, y'all, we having Jamaican food. Please don't make me eat all this food, okay? But we want you to know that this afternoon, the Citywide Wellness Collaborative is hosting a citywide wellness convening. So the afternoon workshops are all wellness workshops. All wellness workshops. And they're going to be about being well, being whole, and being San Francisco. And so we want you to consider staying for the afternoon. And I also want to do a special shout out about, I know I'm at time, but I also want to do a special shout out on this. 95% of the presenters today are people of color. This afternoon, we are going to be lifting up wellness practices rooted in African American tradition, in Latino and Latinx tradition, and in Filipinx tradition. We are going to our cultures, our people, to learn how to be well, even what to put into our bodies. So come this afternoon. One of the things I'm excited about is we're presenting a whole workshop completely in Spanish, and everybody speak English have to wear the interpreter earphones, all right? So let's do this. And it is my pleasure as we go out. I don't need paperwork for this.
Yeah.
It is my pleasure as we go out that we have put together and welcomed the Bay Area's premier DJ, a great producer, and also the official DJ of the Golden State Warriors. He also happens to be my first cousin, so it was easy to make that phone call. Blood, I need you to do this for me, all right? But I'm very excited. So y'all, like I told you, we want to learn and have fun. So we want to invite you to stand on your feet real quick, walk around the room, take some pictures in front of the VIP, and just enjoy the Bay Area's own DJ D Sharp.
And if you dance, come on, get up. Where you at? I know if you're from San Francisco, you got some up in there. Check it out. Yeah. Hey. The workshops are at a 25 max. So for my volunteers, if you could count 25 at the
Will.
The workshops will start at 11 o'clock. Workshops will start at 11 o'clock.
Y'all gonna have to put my balls down. Come on now. Give me that. Thank you. Hi. Hi. No, no, no. No, you don't. If you are in here for the icebreaker, we about to get started in a minute. It's about to go down. If you are in here for the icebreaker, you can put your bags on the chairs. We about to get ready. I need the clicker. I need the clicker, Franklin. You got the clicker? Oh, that's it. Oh. Oh yeah. Come on.
Ready for action, nip it in the bud, we never relaxing. Outcast is everlasting, not clashing, not at all. But see, my went to do a little acting. Now that's for anyone asking. Give me one and pass them. Drip, drip, drop, there goes an orgasm.
Oh.
Now you coming out the side of your face, we tapping right into your memory banks. Thanks. So click at the ticket, let's see your seatbelt fast.
These guys are timeless.
In the back seat, wrestling, speaker box, vibrate the tag, make it sound like aluminum cans in the bag. But I know y'all wanted that 808, can you feel that BASS bass? But I know y'all wanted that 808, can you feel that BASS bass? I like the way you move. I like the way you move. Ooh, I love the way you move. I love the way. I love the way.
Yeah.
I love the way you move. Ooh, I love the way you move. I love the way. I love the way. The whole room fell silent. The girls all paused with glee. Turning left, turning right. Thought they looking at me, but I was looking at them. They're on the dance floor. Now they got me in the middle, feeling like a man. Especially the big girl. Big girls need love too. No discrimination here, squirrel. So keep your hands off my cheeks. Let me study how you got to be.
All right, make your way to your first workshop. Check out Spark Decks. Spark Decks is happening in the front and up the stairs. In the main room in the ride will be icebreakers. We also have how to design your summer program in the carousel, hands-on math fun in the rooftop, healing day in the artist workshop, which is across the hall from the ride, icebreakers in the ride, and then and the most inclusive summer ever with Ed, our friend Ed Center, across the ride. Here's Ed now. Ed Center in the Marin patio, which is right at the ride. Come in the ride if you want to get to the.
All right. We about to start this. We about to start it. Whatever we gonna do, we gonna start it. So if you are in here for the icebreakers, I would like you to please come right over in the middle. You might see the tape on the floor. You might see the tape on the floor. Yep. If you are here for the icebreaker, if you're not, get out. Just plain. Just plain. It's a trip when people hear icebreakers. They're like, yes, 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 yes. Clicker, check. I just wish I had a microphone I could walk around with for the rest of my life. Amplified sound. I don't know. It's supposed to be on the patio. Not sure. Yep, he just stepped out there. Yes, he did. You might want to put your bag down. Yep, it's going to be that good. You might want to put your bag down. We got some things we're going to talk about, some things we're going to do for sure. We still got some people coming in. And as we do, you can go ahead and play that song right a little bit behind me. Yeah, just right there. That's good. This is my favorite intro song. And I don't know about y'all, but I love me some Beyonce, okay? Big Beyonce fan. Yep, if you guys are coming in, please put your bag down. We're about to have a good time. Don't even trip.
So you get the concept.
hooked up. So while we're waiting, I want you to get a piece of paper, and I'm going to bring it to you. And I'm going to bring it to you. Oh, take one. I don't know. Take two. Oh, there you go. Oh. What, you going to need to put that bag down, girl. You ain't going to need that. Oh, yes. Oh, there you go. Oh, here I come. Don't worry. Oh, pass that. Pass that. It's the way you pass it. It's the way you pass it. Yep.